Welcome to the Four Amigos Book Builder Group Project Wikispace. To access this Wikispace, go to fouramigosgroupproject.wikispaces.com. On our introduction page, you'll see a small summary of the Book Builder project topic, the ADDIE model, our instructional design team members and their roles. There's a link to access the book directly. You can also go to our implementation page and you will find a link to the book, links to an instructional PowerPoint that explains how to use our book, flashcards, this screencast video, and an assessment game. Let's go ahead and open the book. Once you have accessed the book, you will notice several tools on the page. Directly below the book page, you will see a soundbar. By pressing play, you will hear each page's text read aloud. You can also pause or stop the page's audio and adjust volume.
Carlos goes to school.
Let's go to page 2 to see more tools. In the bottom right-hand corner, you can toggle between pages. You can also click in the box to specify a specific page number. In the upper right-hand corner of the page, you will see a text help toolbox. The first button allows you to click anywhere on the book to hear the alternative text read aloud. To see the alternative text, simply allow your cursor to hover over the page for a second and it will appear.
Mom and Carlos in front of school.
Alternative text is associated with an image that serves the same purpose and conveys the same essential information as the image. In situations where the image is not available to the reader, perhaps because they have turned off images in their web browser or are using a screen reader due to a visual impairment, the alternative text ensures no information or functionality is lost. To hear a single word or phrase from the page text, highlight it and click the green play button.
Friends.
You can also click the last button in the text help box to get a Spanish translation of any word or phrase. In the lower left-hand corner of the page, you will see our first coach page row. Let's go to page 3 where you meet all 3 coaches. Because you might not be able to sit next to every child who reads your online book, Book Builder offers reading coaches to extend your teaching reach. The coaches are also great to use in a tutoring or read together session you might have with a child. Coaches are used consistently yet flexibly, recognizing that not every reader nor every page of a text of a book requires a coach. Coaches are used to engage students, provide students with supports that draw them into the text, images, or audio, or images and help them think critically about the content. By clicking on page row, students will hear and see Spanish translations of the page's text. We gave him a Spanish name to help students and teachers remember his function.
La señora Smiley, la maestra de Carlos, encuentra a Carlos en la puerta principal con una sonrisa grande. Ella dice, "Hola, Carlos. Soy la señora Smiley." Carlos se siente mejor porque señora Smiley sabe decir hola en español.
Next, you see Friendly. Friendly offers students important information about social emotional issues.
Teachers are nice and there to help you when you need it.
To help Carlos learn the English words for many common classroom objects, Marcy identifies objects in English and Spanish. These objects are also used at the end of the book as flashcards to help provide a form of summative evaluation to capture what they have learned.
Look at the rug in the middle of the room. Rug is manta in Spanish.
Now that we know how to use the book, let's take a look at what process we use to design the book. When it was time to begin working on visuals and content for our book, we kept several things in mind. The visuals in our book were meant to be eye-catching and attractive. This aspect keeps children's attention. We also wanted to create images that children could relate to. One goal of our book is to help students starting school feel comfortable with their new surroundings and environment. Therefore, we wanted our visuals to look like an actual preschool classroom, as well as the playground, hallway, and cafeteria. For example, our visuals of the classroom include rugs, blocks, a calendar, the alphabet, a bookshelf, a rocking chair, items with all of the primary colors, etc. This allows students to relate to the book as soon as they see the illustrations. When developing content as an adult, it is easy to use language that is not basic and child-friendly, so we tried to make sure all of our content was easy to understand from a preschooler's perspective. After first considering our learner and goals, we wanted to include realistic situations that a preschool child would encounter. For example, our content includes situations where children make friends, play together, learn to share, work through problems, etc. Our content is goal-focused because we want our book to be used as instruction for children to learn to become familiar with preschool and all the circumstances that come along with starting school for the first time. Let's look at a few other features of this book. On page 14, you will see an assessment page that teachers can use to check retention. Pages 15 through 25 offer each classroom object on a page for teachers to print out and use as flashcards and/or classroom labels.
Door.
The final page offers users references to all graphics used in this book. Links to each of the images in the table are listed in the text box area. All other images were created using Microsoft Clip Art. Many of these images were edited using the Ungroup feature in Microsoft Clip Art. There's also a link at the bottom of this page that gives you more information on ungrouping and changing Microsoft Clip Art. Thank you for taking time to learn about our book, Carlos Goes to School. We hope that you will enjoy reading and sharing the book as much as we have enjoyed creating it.